this anime just gets better and better every single week and day that goes by. I think it's officially my favorite anime of the season. I don't know if it's my favorite anime of the year yet, but it probably will be. And it's mainly just because it's not that it's such a good show, it's also enjoyable, and I think that's the thing that also kind of separates this from all the other sleepers. It's Mappa, and it's a good, interesting show. So, of course, Mappa makes a bunch of shows, and they're all really good, for the most part. Not you, Garo, sorry. But after watching Kids on the Slope, it kind of made me think what... They've, Zenkyo was really more so a 7 now that I went back and looked on it, and then Garo. And then you have Shingeki Bahamut in the middle of those two, and it just shows you that, hey, Mappa's still the boss. So, they're up there with IG. IG's number 1, maybe Jixstafe is number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Jixstafe. If you know the reference, then ha ha ha. But before you continue watching this, if you have watched the episode, there is an after credits scene. So if you didn't catch that, go watch it. It doesn't really say too much other than that Kaiser and Amira got captured, like what that was kind of implied at the end of the episode anyway, so that's not really an issue, just in case you did miss it. So, more so review-wise, I want to get into something that I think this anime does really well, besides animation and art, and that is the characters. And the thing about the characters is that they all have their own type of unique personality. Amira is like this type of cute, lovable, in a sense, moe, female protagonist who loves to eat. You have Kaiser, who actually has his reasons justified behind everything for why he hates Favreau, which I'll get to in a second. And you have Favreau, who's just all business, all money, no jokes, unless it kind of gets him out of trouble. And that's really your main 3. And the thing about them is that they all have their motives established, too. Going back to Kaiser, we know why Kaiser is after Favreau. We know why Favreau, is doing what he's doing just because he wants money. And we know, we don't actually we do know. We know exactly why Amira is going to hail him. So the thing about each character is that they all have reasons behind their actions, and that's something that's really necessary in a series, whether it's adventure, action, or anything. So aside from us having really good characters, you also have the story that's actually what I want to get to next. They're actually still keeping to the plot. It's like they're following some type of episodical format while, being able to, progress the plot. And I think that's something that a lot of series have trouble with. You're either always progressing the plot or it's always episodical. And this is a series that knows how to strike a balance where it can be episodical in the format, but then at the end still find a way to progress stuff. And I'm really enjoying that about the show. So we know that the show is not at a standstill. Now the question is, because if I'm correct, I checked Mal and it didn't know how many episodes there were going to be of this show. So we don't really know. I'm assuming it won't be more than 12 because I can't think of many shows that Mappa's done that have gone over 12 episodes. I do want to say, I wonder if I'm the only one who saw this, but there is a scene that was so well animated in this episode that if I'm correct, it really looked like it may have been going 60 frames per second. And that may have just been me, but my eyes could tell the difference between 30 and 60, and that looked like 60. I had to go rewatch it, and I was just like, yeah, this kind of looks like 60 FPS, and I was on Kiss. By the way, the only reason I was on Kiss is because I'm not paying for a Crunchyroll, and not Crunchyroll, I have Crunchyroll, but I'm not paying for a Funimation, and it's not on Crunchyroll, and that's the thing. So, besides that, the presentation is just really good. The art is so detailed, everything looks so good. And then you have the great OST that fits with everything that's going on. It's really good. And like I said, it just fits. It really fits with the setting of the show and what's going on. And I don't really think I had a problem this episode other than one thing. But this seems as if it was somewhat resolved. It's not completely explained. I don't think they ever will expand upon it. But we thought that Kaiser killed the girl, and if we watched at the end of the episode last week, it turns out that she survived if you watch past the credits. Thank you in the comments, whoever told me that. But, yeah, you watch past the comments and you can see, or not the comments, the credits, that she survived. So my question is, if she's a zombie, which I'm pretty sure she is because Kaiser mentioned her being dead like 4 times this episode, so she's got to be a zombie, and I thought he mentioned her being a zombie. How exactly is she still sane and able-bodied? That's really my question. And I don't know if they'll ever explain that. I really hope they do, because that's not a plot hole. It's just a big question to answer. And that's about it. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, I got one theory left. Could the white-haired villain that took Amira and Kaiser possibly be Amira's father? I'm just guessing. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. And if you're wondering about what I thought about the Akame Got Kill episode, it was trash, enough said. There will be an intervention sometime soon. Deuces.